For our tale of the tape. First up is Tiny. Up against them, the Swarm. Who's been your favorite middleweight champion over the years? Maybe Canelo Alvarez, Roy Jones Jr.? Well, these two certainly hope they can be on your list.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Up first, Tiny, from the United States of America. And they'll be facing the Swarm from the United States of America.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the orange trunks with red trim, Tiny. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Swarm.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Here we go for round one. That one lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Good defense to block the hook. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted it, like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh my! That's a game changer! No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Well, in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab and then just start going 3 shots.
Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't check
In his tracks. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Up again. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this.
Listen, great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Just box him, be smart, get your shots off, and don't give him anything.
There for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
It's not over yet. You gotta go out there.
Got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. finish him.
There's the bell for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. That uppercut just missed. Straight right just misses. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twist.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Why weren't they more cautious? Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Right, let's go out there, get your ball
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
and off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about it.
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
Bad rounds, all right, but we don't care. Go out there and win this.
Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Just get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Just keep smart. The jab's working nice.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
It's only one round of focus.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Now don't want you to load up. Don't.
The bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Nope, that hook won't score. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Perfect counter lands. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Those counter punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Done all your work all the way through camp.
Gotta be smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out.
Go off back into this. You're better than this, King. Go back out there and win the round.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defence on the end and what you do. Good work. Good work out there. The jab.
Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots.
Don't worry about that round. Don't
Time
worry
winding down as we get set for another round.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him those.
It's a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tiny goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A lot of effort being exerted here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your
Marcus, great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And then breathe when you're stepping around.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. You're getting your...
Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Drive him back and then you go again. I need you to get back out there. I need
Still landing your power shots. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Get your shots off and don't give him...
Think about what you do. Good work. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2...
Back into the fray here in round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Good counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That jab won't score. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Right, let's get out there.
You were thinking you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing. You
Go out, just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe.
think about the defence on the end and what you do. Good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Relax pace and win this round. Now take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch.
see it and ride it out. Go up there and finish him.
I need you to switch back on.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
And there's the bell to start round 6. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally,
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
When you've got someone with that hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched.
Nice counter shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. Catch and shoot. A straight right just misses. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
Breathe. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see
And win this next round. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got
Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much. Keep doing
a minute. Stick him on the end of a jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
See it and ride it out.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
Here comes round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. Blocks that left hook. That hook just can't find the target. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. These two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. You were thinking.
Is that what you're doing? Come on, you're switching up. I need you to
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart.
Working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't run back into the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
The fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't get.
And put it back on him in this round. Right, let's get out.
To the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Go out. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't get carried away.
Come on. Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win.
There's the bell to start round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Cardio was put in for this fight. It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just the same again.
Switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no
Away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Figure you out. Great work. Now, don't want you to load up.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And win the round. Switch on. Switch on. You've been coasting.
Go out there and finish it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just the same again.
There's the bell to start round 9. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
That's it now. Breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Just
Put him back on in this round. The fight's not over yet.
keep smart. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
Back into it. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Together. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. The jab's working, not...
Just boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
This is the 10th. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. It's bombs away. Incredible work rate. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.